Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Golden Hour series. Today I am on a sub character and this is how I've spent my time, I think, for the last 3 or 4 days since the new event started, and I'm probably not gonna touch my main account anytime soon. So if you didn't know, the Duel of the Seers event has started, and by the time that I'm recording this, there's still 18 more days to farm this event, I guess. And basically what I have to do every day is run the event for 5 times. That's the maximum allowed time. And then you play a game. So let me show you what I mean. So if I press my missions window here, you can see that I have under the event missions, event Duel of the Seers. So every day you get this quest and you can do it 5 times. And basically you have to collect 18 cards. And these cards just drop from monsters, and the event can be farmed from level 30 onwards. So the most easy way to do it is in map 2 with ninjas. Just let them auto attack while you're also farming the dragon stone alchemy stuff. You can also do this one. However, it takes a lot more time to accumulate these cards, so bear that in mind. You have to grind a bit, you have to wait. I think it takes me around 1 or 2 hours, actually more like 2 hours of my time to get all these 5 boxes, I guess. So if I click on it, I can, let me read the description. Hunt monsters in your level range and collect tarot cards. You can combine 18 cards to make a complete set. So I've already gotten 2 sets, and I still have 3 more for today. And also I still have a lot of games that I haven't played on this account. So checking my inventory, you can see I have around 10 tarot sets. Alright, so I also got my core draconis for this account. For the thieves gloves, these ones are the ones that I got from the goblin event. However, I'm not gonna use them because once I activate one of these, then I cannot unequip it. So it's pretty bad because the Duel of the Seers event takes quite a lot of time, even if I put the thieves gloves there. So I don't want to waste these ones. Usually I want to equip one of these and then do the core draconis farm pretty fast, so less than half an hour, and then relog and change the character and not touch the account. But right now I cannot do that because, well, the Duel of the Seers event takes quite some time. Alright, so I guess you're wondering what this tarot set does. Well, I can start a Duel of the Seers. And what do I mean by that? So going to the events tab here, you can see again that we have the Duel of the Seers, and these are the rewards: bronze seer chest, silver seer chest, okay, this is a tongue twister, and golden seer chest. All right, so if I click on it, then I have a how to play, but I'm gonna show you. Don't you worry, it doesn't matter for you. I will show you and everything will be fine. So if I press start, then I will lose 1 tarot set here, and then I will have to pay 30,000 yang to play. All right, good. So I'm gonna do just that, and as you can see, I have some cards, and my opponent, which is, I guess, the AI or the game, also has some cards. And what basically this is you get a point whenever you beat the opponent's card. I don't know what my opponent's card is, but I can guess, I guess. I'll show you how I do it. Probably not the best option, so don't quote me on this. But yeah, I don't know the cards. I just know that on the white side he definitely has a 1 3 5 7, just as I do. And on the black side, he's gonna have a 0 2 4 6 8, just as I do. So he played one of these white cards here. So I'm gonna assume that one of these was played. So I am going to assume that he didn't play a 7 just because it's the first card. And from my experience, the AI never plays the biggest card first. Watch me get this one wrong, but I think it will be safe to put a 6. So a 6 would beat the 1, 2, 1, 3, and 5 right now. So I'm gonna put the 6, and oh my god, this is the first time, literally the first time this happened. But yeah, I guess that's what happens when I'm recording. So I lost my 6. He also, I know he used his 7. Alright, so now he played the black card. Usually either he starts or I starts, but most of the time I start. So this is a weird game. Alright, so he played the black card. I'm not gonna play my 8. I think I'm gonna play my 5 just because it can beat 0, 2, and 4. And I'm just gonna do that. And my number is larger, so I got a point, which is pretty good. Okay, and now I know he played a white card. What does this mean? So he played a 7. I cannot play my 5. I could play a 7, or I could play my 4 if I think he put 1 or 3. Worst case scenario, it's probably a 5, but I'm gonna put 4 just because I like to gamble. You have to, the point of the game is not to win it, it's just to have a good amount of points here by the end of the round. So I'm gonna put 4 here, and it's smaller. So he definitely has a 5 and a 7. All right, fuck, this is pretty bad. All right, I hope he didn't play 3. I'm gonna put 2. Fuck it. All right, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for the first game. Let me put the 7 here, and oh my god, this is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna put 1, and I'm gonna keep losing this. Wow, I got absolutely homeschooled, and I don't know what to do here. Okay, and now I win for sure because my 8 is bigger. Okay, I guess you kind of know now what to expect. I got 3 points. So what can I do with these 3 points? I can go to prizes here, and I can buy a red potion, which I'm not gonna buy, a bronze Seers chest, which I'm also not gonna buy because it's useless, and wait, I can buy a silver Seers chest, which I'm not gonna buy. But a golden Seer chest is very good, but it costs 60 Seer coins. Alright, so I'm gonna get 60 Seer coins, and then I'm gonna retrieve this one, and it usually sells for 10 to 15 ones, depending on market, maybe even less than 10 ones, but a lot of ones, because it contains, as I said last episode, the dragon's tongue, which you can remove a piece of alchemy from, so it's very valuable. And yep, I'm gonna do another game just for you to see what happens, and hopefully I do better this time. Okay, so let's play another game. I swear to god, I am better than this this event. I don't know what happened. That was my worst result ever. So usually you're gonna get around 4 Seer coins per game. So if I take that into account, then I am gonna have 1 2 3 4, then 9. Probably I'm gonna have around 40 Seer coins. So I'm gonna need another day of farming to get a golden Seer chest on this account. I cannot trade these tarot sets, and I cannot put them into the warehouse, and also I cannot put the Seer coins into the warehouse, and also I cannot actually sell these Seer coins. So this is gonna happen on each ninja. So on each ninja I have a number of tarot sets. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna take 60, and then the golden Seer chest is gonna be tradable. This one is tradable, and that's pretty good. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, I'm gonna start, and now I am starting. So whenever I start, I like to go with a 6 because it beats most of the board. And again, I'm pretty sure the AI never starts with 7 or 8, except maybe rarely it starts with that. So I'm gonna put a 6, and he's gonna put a black thing, and your number is Dodger. So what do I gain from here? I know that now he played a 0, a 2, or a 4. From my experience, he never plays a 0 first, so it's probably a 2 or a 4. And with that in mind, I'm not gonna play, I'm not sure what he is going to play next, but what I usually do is play the 5 now. Let's see what he does. Your number is larger. I am pretty sure, and I'm confident that he played a 2 and a 4. And it's pretty good to know that. However, I'm not sure what he's gonna do next. Probably, he's probably gonna put a white card. So I'm gonna put the 4 here. And hopefully he gets... Okay, so he played a 5 or a 7. Probably a 5. Maybe a 7. I don't know. Next up, I'm probably gonna do a 3. I don't know. And it's larger, so he played the 1 and maybe he played the 5. So he still has a 3 and a 7. Again, this game, just keep in mind, this game is just based on luck. Sometimes you may get more information about your opponent's cards, but most of the time it's just down to luck and what the CPU actually plays. But again, you should aim for 4 points, and that is fine because you can get like 20 points a day and per character. So in 3 days you get a seer chest, and you have I think the event started 3 days ago, so you had 21 days. And yeah, if you make let me think, so 21 days, then you would get like 7 chests per account if you're lucky, I guess. And 7, and I'm doing on 3 ninjas, so around 21 chests. I mean, I'm not gonna get 21 chests. I do have a life, and I also do have to do something else, and I cannot do it every day. But imagine 21 chests, that's like 150 or more once. Anyways, enough talking. Let's just get back to this. What do I play? So I think I'm gonna start with the bigger cards now. So I'm gonna play an 8, and he played the same card. All right, that's not bad. I'm gonna put 0 because I want to get rid of it. My number is smaller. And now I'm gonna play... What should I play? I'm gonna play the 2. Why not? And it's smaller again. And now I'm gonna go ahead and play the 7. And my number is larger. And now if he has a 0, then I win. If he has something else, then I lose. I mean, I don't lose, I just draw. However, if I win, I get more, some bonus seer coins. Anyways, let's see. I played the 1, and he played something else, and I got 4 seer coins. Alright, so I'm gonna be back with a game which I win, so you can see the amount of coins that I get. Alright, so literally the next game, he started, and also I have 3 points, but the last card he plays is a white card, and I have 3 points, he has 2, and I have an 8. So I'm gonna win this one for sure. And now I got 4 points, but I get 6 seer coins. So depending on that, usually I think it's +2 more seer coins if you win. If you draw or lose, then you don't get anything instead. But I got 13, and then I'm gonna play every bit of this, and that's gonna be it. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you what I have and what I did on my warrior. Okay, so for the warrior, I need one more Demon's Keepsake, and then I'm done with this biologist. So let's see. Great. Finally, it took me a lot of time to do this one, a lot of failures, but in the end I got it. And yeah, pretty much I'm gonna start doing the next one, but first I need to get the Sagi Soulstone, so I'll have to check quickly where actually I get that. Oh, give me a second. So it should be in the Demon Tower. Okay, I'm not sure what this biologist quest actually gives, but we're gonna see together. I don't think it's something that useful. Oh, great. Okay, I'm just gonna farm these guys real quickly. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. I just want a few of these. I'm just gonna leave here. Okay, changed channels. Now I'm on the fourth one. Okay, people are farming this. This is terrible, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in a few mobs everywhere just for me to get one, but I'm not getting lucky. Okay, the Metin spawn, but I don't want to go up. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, let's see. Next channel. This is pretty bad. Oh, these guys are fighting, but I'm gonna do this. Come on, just give me one of those things, please. Yeah, I got it. Got it. I can leave now. I can leave. Thank you. See you never. Yeah, this was a terrible spot to farm because people are actually doing the dragonstone farming here, and I don't want to bother them, but I also need it. I need the stone. I can also buy it off market, but I think it's not worth buying it, wasting money. I don't have a lot of money either. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this quest, and then I think for the next biologist quest I'm gonna need ice stuff. I think that the next one is happening in the Mount Sohan, so let's go. But anyways, I think you've noticed for the last couple of weeks that I've been uploading a bit less than usual, and that's mainly because summer is starting and I'm gonna have a lot of I guess I'm gonna have a lot of time away from the computer, and I'm trying to schedule my videos so that they go at least once a week, so that you guys have something to watch. I could also do like two videos a week, but then there would be weeks where I wouldn't be able to post. So just so you know. Okay, let me do the biologist quest first. Okay, going to back go. Just so you know, I prefer just doing once a week upload for now, and also I don't have that much content either. I know I have to start leveling the golden hour guy, girl, whatever, and I'm gonna do that, but after the event, this Duel of the Seer event ends. And also, I don't know, have you guys heard anything about the World Cup event? Because I know in the past the Metin2 actually did something about it, and it being every 4 years, it should be about now where they started the event. I know there was some good reward and the costumes were really fun. I never got to play Metin2 whenever the World Cup was on, so I was looking forward to that, but there are no announcements. I hope I'm showing a screenshot of that from 2022. But either way, I go, and it gave me 60 points of defense. Pretty good. And now let's open the box, and I get an experience ring for 3 hours. That's good. that's maybe a sign for me to start actually leveling up to 120 and finish the series. But patience, my friend, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I have ice marbles, but not the ones that I need. But I'm gonna check. So, by the way, if you didn't know, now that I finished this quest, the next one I cannot take unless I log out and then log in again. I'm just gonna show you. So I should be able to click on the biologist, right? But the way they coded this is that you cannot do that unless you log out, and then it refreshes it somehow, and I can do it. And from checking the Wikipedia, the next one, after putting how many, let's see, 20 ice marbles, I'm gonna have plus 50 attack value. Alright, and I'm gonna buy off the market some ice marbles, and I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, just so you know, I'm still gonna upload, don't you worry. I have some ideas in progress that I'm gonna do, but the main thing, I just want to finish this series first, and then we'll see from there what I can do. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Maybe it's not a long one, but at least I hope it was a good one, and now you are more aware of this new event and how to do it. It's very good that you get used to these new events that were not back in the day, and they help you along the way. Hopefully by the time I finish the golden series event thing, I'm gonna be able to buy alchemy and another weapon, because this one is getting pretty outdated, but it will get me to 120. I just want to make sure, that's why I'm farming actually. I just want to make sure that I get everything done until I get 120. So when I get 120, I'm gonna have hopefully 200 ones. Probably not, but maybe even 150 would be nice. And afterwards I can buy stuff, and then I can progress on this series, and probably maybe start another character to level up and to have it get to the end game. Probably a shaman. That would be my first priority, but we'll talk about that later on. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.